mercy on me. Lord, have mercy on my soul.
Guy gets crazy.
Back at it again. I'm feeling like I'm well again. Chains, black diamonds, and I'm looking like the revenant. I used to sell wine, and I really love selling shit. Up in a club, they looking at me like a felon, man.
Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Promji. Welcome back to a brand new video. As you can see, I am in a different location than you normally see me in. Obviously, the bookcases look a little bit different, and that's because I've officially moved into a new apartment for college. As I'm sure many of you guys are painfully aware, the new school year has started. We're a couple weeks into it at the point that I'm recording this video. I'm not sure when you're gonna see it, but today I'm going to be giving you guys a tour of my new apartment room. I live in this apartment with 3 other friends, but today I'm going to be showing you my personal space where I'm going to be recording videos, streaming, reading, basically doing everything else, and also give you guys a little bit of a miniature manga collection tour, just to kind of show you what manga I brought to my apartment and how it's all set up. So hopefully you guys do enjoy seeing that as well as the rest of the room. If you guys do, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more manga videos just like this. I guess this isn't technically a manga video, but you guys get the point. But without any further ado, let's get right into the apartment tour. Alright, so here we are at the door. We're going to go ahead and start things off by going to the right, and as you can see here, I have this little bit of closet space. Obviously I have some clothes and this hanging thing that I put everything else in. We also have some more interesting stuff. If we go down a little bit, there you can see my shoe rack. Got the J's, got the Tims, you know, all the essentials, as well as my record player over here. This is the Technics SLD2. The speakers are the Edifier 1280Ts, I believe. And they also have an assortment of records down there, some Weezer, some Radiohead, some Young Lean, you know, all the essentials. I really enjoy having this record player right here because I can just lay down in bed and put on a record, go to sleep, just relax, whatever. It's really, really nice. And honestly, I really do enjoy this little closet space that I'm working with over here. Moving more over to the right, as you can see, we have my bed right here, which is, you know, where all the magic happens, wink wink, totally original joke. And you have some residue from some posters that the last people who lived here left up. I might put like what they call tapestry over here to cover all that ugliness up, but for the time being it just looks really, really ugly. But next to that, we have my nightstand with all the essentials, the Old Spice deodorant, the comb, the Bliss Tex, right next to this beautiful Code Geass poster. One of the best anime of all time. You gotta check it out if you haven't already. Below the poster though, we have 2 full boxes of manga that I'm currently selling. Also, I guess on the floor, some records that I'm also trying to sell. But more importantly, we have boxes full of manga. I'll move my tripod real fast here and give you a glimpse into one of the boxes. I can take the lid off. You know, just an assortment of stuff that I'm trying to sell. Selling manga is one of the big things that helps me buy new manga to show off on the channel, as well as pay for some college tuition. You know, anything really helps. But yeah, that's why those 2 boxes are there. Now we're getting into the big attraction of this video, the manga collection. So starting off from the top, of course, we're actually not starting off with a manga, but starting off with the Monogatari light novel box set 1. Haven't gotten into this yet, but I really am in love with the Classmate of the Elite light novel, so I wanted to bring this up here just for when I get caught up on that. And I'll start this one, which I'm very excited to start. Next to that, we have Classroom of the Elite Volume 5 light novel. I just finished 4.5. It was awesome, and I really cannot wait to get into Volume 5. I was flipping through the beginning, and it looked like there's going to be some drama, as there usually is. So again, I'm very excited to get into that one. Next to that, we have GTO 14 Days in Shonen Complete 1 through 9. Again, recently finished GTO over the summer, so I'm looking forward to getting into 14 Days in Shonen and seeing how it stacks up. Next to that, we have some anime: Nice Short Walk on Girl, Your Name, Broly Movie, Spice Wolf, Silent Voice, Terran Resonance, as well as a bunch of Code Geass Blu-rays over there. Right next to Message to Adolf. I told myself I was going to read this really soon just because I've been putting it off for so long. I'm going to get to it soon, but currently I have not gotten to it yet. But below that, we have Ping Pong 1 and 2. Some of the stuff that you're going to see is things that I have completed and have read, but are some of my favorites that I want to reread eventually. So I decided to bring them up, Ping Pong being one of those examples. Next to that, we have number 5 by Tai Matsumoto Volume 1. Again, one of his newer series, not newer series, but new serializations, I guess, from Viz that they're putting out. So haven't gotten into that one yet, but I'm excited to. Next to that, we have one of the GOAT series 1 through 11 of Vinland Saga next to this beautiful Trunks figure, one of my favorite characters from Dragon Ball. And you'll see some more Dragon Ball figures as we continue down. But we also have 1 through 3 of Spice and Wolf light novel next to volumes 65 through 91, missing a few volumes there. Volume 64 is on my nightstand if you caught that earlier, but I do have that one as well. But I'm really enjoying reading One Piece, and this is currently all that I have left to read of the series. So once I finish this, I'll be basically caught up, minus a few volumes. Below that, we have volumes 4 through 10 of Land of Lustrous. Recently finished volumes 1 through 3, so I brought those home over the weekend when I went back to record some videos. Next to that, we have Emanon, which I actually recently just got. Volume 1 here is actually pretty hard to find. I found this at the Half Price Books, which you'll see in this month's manga haul, or at least you should if I remember to include it. Then we have some Crying Freeman volumes and Spy Family 2 through 5. Next to that Goku figure again, more Dragon Ball. Below that, we have a shelf basically dedicated to Dragon Ball figures, as well as some other volumes that, you know, I'm not going to say what they are, but if you're a true person of culture, then you would know just by looking at the tops of those. But again, some more Dragon Ball SH figure arts, primarily, I guess, exclusively SH figure arts, which are some of my favorite Dragon Ball figures to collect. Obviously got some really cool ones here, but I'll move over and we'll go from the top up. Got some PS4 games and some Switch games, as well as a couple other figures, Mega Man Ishtar, and of course my 3-0 Doro Hidoro figures. But moving on up, we have a whole shelf dedicated to Toriko. You can see, or I guess you can't see, behind Gogeta there, we have volumes 1 all the way through 43, missing I think 2 volumes, but I've got all the rare ones, also the Android 13 figure right there. I'm really looking forward to getting into this series as well. I've been reading series like One Piece and Hunter x Hunter, and just another adventure shonen sounds like something that I would really enjoy at the moment. But speaking of things that I enjoy, moving up a little more, we have the classic, the thing that I absolutely needed to bring to my new apartment, Gantz, volumes 1 through 37, complete. Man, I swear I have separation anxiety from this set of manga volumes right here. I can't be without them, and I had to bring them with me. I am looking to read these again and potentially put out the long-awaited Gantz manga review after a second read-through, but you know, I say that every time and it never happens, but we'll see if it actually comes out this time around. And above that, we have volumes 1 through 40, currently up to date, of Berserk. Again, one of my favorite series of all time, and I think that volume 41 is coming out in Japan sometime this year, which is very exciting. I don't know when we're going to get it here in the West, but still, I wanted to give this series another read-through, one that's I've thoroughly enjoyed, and I want to experience again, especially after the passing, of course, of Yuntaro Maria. So yeah, hopefully I'll get into this one pretty soon. And above that, we have another series that I just couldn't leave back at my parents' house. We have Eden, It's an Endless World. I just need to see this every time I wake up, look over my shelf, and just admire the beauty of these books right here. And again, another series I want to read through pretty soon here. Then we have Hiroki Samura, Emerald, and other short stories. Just something I brought along to read that I got a couple months ago, or I guess last month actually. 1 through 2 of Tenpenshu, and then 1 through 10 of Blam, which is a series that is probably the highest priority for a reread, just because it's pretty short and I feel like there's a lot more I could get out of it the second time. Next to that, we have volumes 1 through 6, excluding volume 2, which is just so hard to track down. I mean, they said it was going to be back in stock, but I'm still waiting. I'm sure a lot of you guys are as well, but currently reading through this. I'll probably just read volume 2 online and then read the rest and do a first impression or review or some kind of video on Chainsaw Man, being such a popular and hot series at the moment. But that's basically all I have for the manga shelves. Not a whole lot of room to bring up new things, but you know, as I finish things, I'll bring them back home and then I'll swap them out with things that I have on my shelves back home where you guys usually see my videos from. But here we have my window. This is the view that I get to see every day, facing out the window, the highway. Doesn't actually make too much noise. Also, I get to see my car right there. I can see if anyone tries to break in and steal all the valuables that I definitely have in my Nissan Altima. Also down here, we have the very key dehumidifier. Now, this room is extremely humid, and my 2 out of my 3 roommates have humidifiers in the room because they love plants. If you know anything about humidity and manga, then you know that they do not mix. But I'll turn this on for a sec, and as you can see, it has like LED lights that kind of cycle through colors, so it's pretty cool. I usually have the lights off, and I turn the dehumidifier off for the video just because it makes a lot of noise. But yeah, very, very key. And then next to that, we have my desk setup, dual monitor setup, which I've actually only been rocking for about a couple months now. And just having 2 monitors is just so much better than one. I can never go back. This is of course where I'll be streaming from. And I think it's a pretty nice setup, pretty basic. There's my computer down there. Don't look at the cable management, just for your own good and for mine. The PC, I'll leave some specs in the description below. It's been years since I built it, but you know, for those of you who are interested, I got you. Purple safety scissors, essential. And then the final thing I have to show is this Konosuba poster hanging on the wall. It's really great because every day when I wake up out of bed, I get to see it, and I think for a second that I've been transported to an isekai where I have no problems before I come to my senses and realize it's just another day as a cog in this terrible, terrible world. Just kidding, I really like this anime. It's just a pretty looking poster. But yeah, that's basically everything I have for this video in the apartment. Yeah, pretty nice setup, lots of manga, and just overall, I'm really proud of what this space has become in the short time that I've been living here. But yeah, that's basically all I have to show for you guys today in this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this little bit of an apartment tour. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more manga videos just like this. So yeah, this has been the Prom G. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and as always, hope to catch you in the next one.